Hey, Charlie, how are you?
Good. How's it going?
Good. Just what do you pinpoint being the challenges you guys are facing right now? Is it mostly driven by the injuries on the back end? What do you see as being the main problems over the last couple of games?
I think, it's hard to kind of pinpoint it on one thing, but I think just kind of getting back to the basics. And for us, that's taking pride in our defensive game. Our decor there. Regardless of who's in the lineup, we always feel confident that we can get the job done. So the onus is really on us to step up by committee and keep the puck out of our net, which is obviously something that we haven't been doing as of late. But we had a great practice today. We watched some film, made some adjustments, and excited for the opportunity to get back at it again tomorrow.
Adam Kimmelman. Unmute yourself, Adam. All right, we'll go to Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Charlie, we're just talking Brad just about, the value of staying even keel, not getting too high, not getting too low. And obviously in a time like this, that's huge. Is there a moment you remember where you realized the importance of that when you got to the NHL, or is it now? Is there something in the past that stood out to you?
Yeah, it's hard to kind of think back, try and find that exact moment. But I know that that's something I learned, pretty quickly. It's something that the guys like to say, something that a lot of guys harp on is never too high, never too low. And it's definitely something to keep in mind right now. The culture of this team is winning. It's what we're kind of accustomed to. It's what we're used to. So when we're losing games, it definitely, you can tell it's not something that we're okay with. And it comes down pretty hard. So kind of like I said, it's, we're excited to get back at it tomorrow and hopefully get back in the win column. But it's definitely good to have that perspective, that, regardless of what's going on and the immediate struggles that we're having, not to get too high, not to get too low ever. Keep that even keel, stay positive, because it's easy to get around the rink when you have a couple games like that, to kind of see that, that lack of positive energy and stuff like that. But it was a great job today, and our captains really lead the way in that manner of making sure, hey, we got smiles on. We're coming to work today. We're going to work hard, and it's just another day. It's a new day. It's a new beginning, and get out there and get better. That was our focus today.
Thanks, man.
Kevin Paul Dupont.
Charlie, I was saying to Patrice last night, when things aren't going well for forwards, there's not a standard method of getting back to scoring, but there'll be a big hit or there'll be an energy shift where they begin to get some traction and it begins to turn. What is it for defensemen that kind of, when you're in a situation like you're now, that there's sort of, lack of a better word, a toolkit to get the thing back on track here and get some momentum, feel good about yourselves?
Yeah, it's hard, right? Because you kind of see that instant gratification as a forward, right? If you go down and score a goal,
Right.
There goes your slump, right? So for a D-man, it's different. We obviously pride ourselves and want to be a part of the offensive side, but right now it's the defensive side. So for us, it's really just about keeping the puck out of the net. Some other things are breaking pucks out smooth. You get a little burst of confidence. You get that, that little jolt of energy when, you have a shift or repeated shifts where, they're dumping the puck in, they're trying to get their forecheck established, but we're able to kind of make those reads, those quick plays, and get out with ease. And, it helps. It definitely, it lifts everybody up. And obviously you're able to play in the offensive zone more than the D zone. So we want to get clean. You have to, tip your cap. They're a good forechecking team, so they come hard. But we looked at a lot of stuff today, and kind of just getting back to that. We're excited for the opportunity tomorrow to put our best foot forward.
And one other thing, if I could, Donnie went out today and got Tenorti off waivers from Nashville. Do you know much about his game, and if you do, how he might help you?
I don't know much about his game. I know he's a big defenseman. Really just excited to have him.
Okay, thank you.
Last question. We'll try Adam Kimmelman again.
Yeah, hi, Charlie. I know you NTTV guys, there's a bond there, and I was just curious if at any point you had skated with Jared at all in the past, back in Plymouth or Ann Arbor or anything like that, and if you kind of knew what he would be able to bring to the team and, from a physical standpoint.
Yeah, sorry, just to kind of go back on the last one, but no, we didn't cross paths there. And I know he's a big defenseman who plays hard. I know Schmidt was telling me that today. He said he's a great guy. So really excited to have him in the fold and to build a relationship with him. And I unfortunately don't know too much about his style or anything, but excited to get on the ice with him and excited to have him be a part of our team.
Thanks, Charlie. That will conclude today's media availability.